We have 10 confirmed features that are going to be in the new college football game coming out next summer. Some of these pieces of information are confirmed. Some of them are highly speculation. Just a forewarning, for some of you, this may not be new news, but it's a good update on where we currently stand in anticipation of the new game. So let's jump into it. Number one, it appears that we will have no team builder at launch. You guys remember the amazing mode where you could actually go online? EA gave us a website where you could create your own schools, create your uniforms, upload your own logos to your team. It was one of the best features about the old NCAA games. It's unfortunately looking like we will not be getting a team builder at launch, at least. Number two, so far, the only information that we have is that this game is going to be releasing on the next-gen system, so the PS5 and whatever the newest Xbox is. There's no mention of PC as well, and that really does stink, only because I know so many of you guys are still on that PS4, and I'm not even sure what it's like out there. The new systems are easy to find or not, but I wouldn't give up all hope on this quite yet. It's one of those things you're going to have to wait and see, because we still have so many players that are still on the current-gen systems. Number three, the cover athlete will be a breakout superstar player from this current season. So no, it doesn't just mean Heisman winner. Sorry, Alabama and Oklahoma fans. It feels like you guys would be on it every year, but I think it's cool knowing that they're going to be picking a player from this season to put on the cover for next year. And it doesn't have to be a player that is going to the NFL next season. Just as an example, if Caleb Williams continues to have a great season, he could be a guy that could be on next year's cover while still being in college. All right, number four, Road to Glory and Madden should be connected. It was confirmed that Road to Glory is coming back into the new college football game, along with Dynasty and Ultimate Team. But when you think about Road to Glory and what it was, starting out in high school, committing to a college, and going through that whole process, I know it's EA we're talking about, but there is like no reason that those two modes wouldn't be connected. Take your Road to Glory guy and put him in Madden. Now, how will the experience be in Madden? I mean, you and I can both speculate and say it's probably going to be pretty bland at that point, but I guess it's better than not having that option at all. Number five, it has been confirmed that the 12-team playoff system will be in the new college football game. I'm sure you guys all saw the news about the playoffs expanding to 12, I think here in a few years. So in the video game, they're actually going to be, I think they're going to be shipping with the 12-team playoff. Now, will you be able to customize it? Who knows? You know, if you're doing an online dynasty and you don't want 12 teams, and maybe you want 8 or 4, make it a little bit tougher for your friends in your dynasty. I'm not sure if you're going to have that option to do so. I don't think EA is very good with customization options, but I am very happy to see that we are getting the college football playoffs in the game. All right, number 6, whatever engine Madden is using, that is what they're going to be using. The game is built on the Frostbite engine. I know a lot of you guys were saying that no, Madden 23 has a new engine, it's not on Frostbite anymore. That is incorrect. The field sense thing that's in Madden 23 isn't what the game was built upon. That is, the field sense is just something that they added into the game. The actual core foundation of Madden 23 is the Frostbite engine. That is what they've been using for quite a few years now. And a big reason why I think the Madden gameplay is just so clunky and it doesn't feel good is because they like to use that same engine on all of their games. The field sense that they added into the game is just a physics-based interaction system. So this new college football game should be built from the ground up with Frostbite, which is not great. Okay, now where you can be a little optimistic is they 1000% have got to create brand new animations in the game to make it feel like a college football experience. Because right now in Madden, you're not getting that. You know, even if we download the college football mod and slap some Alabama, Ohio State uniforms on them, it's not going to feel like a college football game. So all of their animations have got to be rebuilt from the ground up. So you can look forward to that. I know I am. That's the most important thing. It's got to feel like a college football game, you know, slower than the NFL. The user movement has got to be good. That's like the biggest thing. Number 7, real coaches have not yet been approached about being in the new game. There's a lot of talk going on about EA trying to get all of the player likenesses and the different challenges that come up with that. So EA is trying to figure that out before they approach all of the coaches and get their likeness in the game as well. I personally don't think they're going to be able to do it. I don't think there's enough time to do all of that, you know, with the game being here next year. I think it would be easier just to give us what we already had and just download the rosters, and then EA cuts a check to the schools, and then the schools cut that to the players. That makes the most sense to me, but what do I know? Because that was actually originally planned to happen, and it still might. Who knows? So I see some people saying that we're not going to be able to edit the rosters. I have a very hard time believing that we're going to have a sports video game in general and not be able to edit the rosters. Like, I'm not buying that. And number 8, this game will feature your school's band sounds and traditions. So I'm gonna put an example up right here. You guys check this out. Basically, all of the traditions that you guys know and love. For example, like Clemson running down the hill before the game, or Georgia's third down song on defense, which is super important to me. If you guys are new to the channel, go check out some of our other videos. What I do for our games is I go and I search for all of the schools' sounds that they use, and I try to incorporate those into the games because it creates more of a immersive experience. And when you're playing college football, that's what you want. So in this game, you can expect these small band sounds to already be in the game. If you guys remember in NCAA 14, now I love this, they gave us the option to add custom sounds to the stadium. I think they should still do that, because there's times where maybe you want to mix it up, maybe you want to play a different song on third down or something like that. You know, that is a great feature to have in there. But I think with the game shipping out, they're going to be adding a lot of these sounds already in the game, which is great. And number 9, EA wants to add all of the FBS teams, even the ones that are currently sitting out right now. They want all of those teams in at launch, and they want to find a way to get the FCS schools and the HBCU schools. I mean, how sweet would it be to have Jackson State in there? I mean, there's some serious powerhouses they could add in here, like North Dakota State. And then you got schools like smaller schools like Wisconsin, Whitewater, Mount Union. I think, aren't they like Division III powerhouses? But at least get the Division I AA schools. You get the FCS schools in there. You get the HBCU schools in there. And then give us the ability to create the Division II and III schools. I mean, wouldn't that be so sweet? And lastly, number 10, if you guys didn't know, the target release date is the summer of 2023. So like a July release. I think that's what it's been in the past, middle of the July, which it's gonna be here before you guys know it, honestly. And I love that, especially for this channel. And as far as what we're gonna be jumping into on this channel, I mean, we're gonna cover Road to Glory and Dynasty. Tons of content coming this way. Probably not gonna jump into too much Ultimate Team. I think that's just gonna be a money grab. Oh my God, can you imagine how many players are gonna be in Ultimate Team that they're going to be able to sell packs on? Dude, that's going to be the biggest money grab ever. But I will do some online head-to-head, because back in NCAA 14, I was a junior in high school and I had shoulder surgery, so I couldn't play football that year. So all I did was play NCAA. And dude, we grinded, man. Like, my final record ended up being 823 and 75. Like, we were such a nerd. Climbing up into that top 100, man, that was so much fun. I don't think it'll be the same, because I think they want to keep the skill-based matchmaking, and we won't have the lobby system anymore to go and find an opponent to challenge. Now it's just going to be you play against a random opponent, which is kind of lame, but whatever. It'll still be fun to make content and play against other people instead of just the computer all the time. So anyways, yeah, like I said in the beginning of this video, some of this information you guys have already heard, but you never know who watches what video, what information people and miss out on. Anyways, if you guys like this content, make sure you hit that sub button for me. I definitely appreciate it. Join this community as we try to build a monster over here. College football definitely lives here. I'll be back real soon with more college football content. Until then, I'll catch you guys later. What a block there. What a block. I shot the A gap. Lineman came back and picked it up. Travis Dye, another first down. Oh, what? How was that not picked? Oh my God, we were there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Touchdown SC. Look at that. Aboard Court Williams should have had that one pick. Ryan Williams getting 7 yards. Let's hurry up. Let's hurry up. As the sun is starting to go down. He's on the run. He gets hit. Throw the flag. Third down to 7. Come on. I forced that one to Marv. Oh my God, circles there. Let's go. Emeka Egbuka. Wide open for a touchdown. Yes.